Hi dear friends, buenos dias, good morning from the Maya land. Talking this time about the dates of November 27 until December 3rd. This new sequence is going to go still under the influence of the 7-month Yashkin. As I told you, Yashkin means the green sun, the awakening of your heart, the awakening of your consciousness, because the Mayans said that we have green inside our hearts. And that means that the green represents the consciousness, the love, the enlightenment that we receive every day from the Father Son to activate our love, our graces, our gifts in service to the others. In this time, this is the symbol Yashkin, who represents the flower. The flower represents all the time the graces and gifts from the divinity. That's why in all Mayan ceremonies we use flowers. The flowers represents, the gifts and the graces of God, Father, Mother. I'm going to talk about the different symbols during this week of the 7 days. This is a very important symbol who is connected with Etzna, is the name, but Etzna represents from above the perspective of a pyramid in vibration. You see these little lines represents the frequencies coming from the sacred mantras, from the sacred music, from the praises, from the sacred words. So this is very important for us to understand that the Mayans call, the pyramids and temples Na-Ku, who translated means the house of God. Who lives in those temples? Who lives in the pyramids? God. So then I go to that temples and pyramids, bringing my chants, bringing my mantra, bringing my praise, bringing my love, bringing my sacred words, bringing my dancing, bringing my kopal, bringing my love. So Etzna is a place that is located physically in one of the Mayan areas in Campeche, but the essence of that is Na-Ku, the house of God in vibration. Then we have another one which is Kawak. Kawak means that what happens when you practice, when you do your work, spiritual work every day. You are coming to rebirth again in your spirituality. As you meditate within you, as you transmute and to transform within yourself with the help of the Father, Mother, you are coming to a second rebirth. Kawak, 2 times birth. The persons who goes slowly to that level, of consciousness every day, bringing a new opportunity to awake in your consciousness. How could it happen? That could happen with Ahau, the Son, the Father, the symbol of the enlightenment, the illumination, the connection with the center of the universe, with the suns. The Mayans said that we have Sirius as the spiritual sun, and then we have Orion, and then we have the Pleiades constellation, and then we have our sun. In all these connections, we have a very important link. So if Sirius is doing certain movements spiritually, we are going to receive because we are connected like an enable. That in some point the Mayans call the Kushansum, the golden rope who connect us with the consciousness of the universe. So Ahau is the sun. And then we have Imish. Imish is the symbol of Mother Breast, where we take from the different aspects in our life the knowledge, the connection, the wisdom to understand how this work functions. When you meditate, you are connecting with the essence of those things. When you receive information, then you need to meditate. You need to understand the essence, the spirit of the things that you want to understand with the mind. The mind is different, is the receptioners of the information that you need to trespass into your heart, that through the intuition you can understand the essence of all that is the creation. So image is the mother who is giving you the milk, the essence of the knowledge every day. It's a symbol that is represented, a beautiful mother with a baby in her arms. This is what we are. We are babies. In front of the grandeur of this universe, we are babies. We are little atoms inside of the womb of the mother that she's always giving us the opportunity to birth every day. So what you know, what I know, is nothing. It's just a little atom, that we are in front of that immensity of millions and millions of suns and planets. So Mother is powerful. Mother has the womb of the creation, imagine, of the universe, with suns and millions of planets, that we are just a little fragment of that. The mother and the father has a spirit. The spirit is called Ik, is called the wind, the breath. And that breath is the connection with the Spirit of God. Let the Spirit of God make the work. Let the Spirit guide you. Let the Spirit conduct you in those processes. This is a very important time when we need to trust and to have the faith again in God. This is what people is looking for. How can I connect with God? Through the Spirit. Let the Spirit connect with you. Just to need is to open your heart and to open your mind. Akbal is the next one. Akbal means that we are now in a process that day by day to return to the light. Nowadays, most of us, we are looking how to be aware, how to activate the consciousness, how to reconnect with the light. And it's the symbol Akbal, shows, like my teacher said to me, is like a little bird who is still with the closed eyes and is doing that pio pio, who is, I want to open my eyes, I want to come from that shadow or from the night to the light. And this is what we are. We are coming from that darkness, which is represented by the black handkerchief in the Mayan ceremonies. The black handkerchief represents the unconsciousness side, who is coming to the light. And Akbal is the dawn. It's the moment when we are coming from that dawn, who is coming with the symbol of Venus, the pink color, in that moment to become in the sunrise later. And through all this is with the purpose to return to the sacred wisdom. Kan is the symbol of the snake, the serpent, who is ready to swallow us. The ancient represents Kukulkan with that symbol, that it has a lot of controversy. Many people tried to connect that with something negative, but the serpent itself is a great symbol of transformation. It's a great symbol that we need to follow, because if we don't transform within us, if we don't change within us, there is no wisdom. There is no experiences. There are no real facts who conduct us to the real experiences of God, Father, Mother. So the ancient ones used symbols as we use symbols now in our cars, in our devices, in our telephones, in our homes. We have symbols of prestige, social, cultural, economic aspect. The ancient ones have Mother Nature. That's why they represent animals. The jaguar, the serpent, the eagle, the falcons, the quetzal, the tapir, the birds, all the animals represent graces, represent aspects of the same thing with the creation. The great cosmic wisdom involves all the living beings and all the planets and all the universes. So that's why the serpent is a way to represent that transformation, shedding the skin every day to return to that little child who you are. We are little childs. We are little children within us that every day we need to become this day, to birth this day with a new soul, with a new pureness, without to have so much in common. We are different, each one of us, but each one has the privilege to connect with the heart of the sky and to connect with the heart of the earth. So this is, for these dates, the great process. to understand that to use the frequencies, to use the music, to use the praise, to use the sacred words, connecting with that aspect in which to rebirth. I want to rebirth. How? I need to come back to the sun. I need to come back to my father's son with my mother. I need to return to my divine mother and to be a good son, a good daughter, and to kneel in front of the divinities. Or the divinities means not the physical divinities, it's all that is life. Flowers, trees, lakes, mountains, waterfalls, all the animals kingdom, the stones, the caves, the atmosphere, the clouds, all that is produced, that sensation, that connection with the creators. So we need now to do that process, and with that we can just release our anxiety to know everything, and the one who knows everything, who is the breath of God. You have the breath of God every moment. I am part of that, you are part of that. The breath of the planet, the condition of the planet is the same like us. And every living being represents the same thing. And at the end, all of us is going to bring us to a new process of understanding and reconnection with the sacred wisdom. So now I'm going to invite you to do a meditation with the mantra Na-Ku. Na-Ku is a vibration to connect with that house within you, with your inner temple, with your inner pyramid. And in that precise place, sacred place, inside of your pyramid, in your temple, in your heart, you have the connection with the Father of the creation. So I invite you in this moment to close your eyes, to relax physical body, your organs, from your head, your neck, your spine, your shoulders, all your heart, lungs, intestines, stomach, kidneys, liver, sexual organs, and then descended to the legs, to relax the knees until the feet, to connect with Mother Earth. Na-Ku, now house, Ku, the Lord, the Creator, the house of yourself, within yourself. In the Mayan salutation, in Lakech means I am you. Alaken, you are me. Is that when you see another person, see the other person as a beautiful temple, as a beautiful pyramid, still with the colors, and each one has that same meaning and representation. And then you can see the beauty in the others reflected in your own beauty, in your own order, in your own process. We're going to imagine climbing a pyramid in this moment, climbing up a pyramid. And as we're climbing up, we're going to do the mantra Na-Ku, to connect with the spirit within us, to connect with the spirit of the temple within us in our heart. Na-Ku, 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 Na-Ku. As you climb up the pyramid, you enter now in the sanctuary, in your own sanctuary. In the middle of that sanctuary, there is a beautiful altar. And in the middle of that altar, there is only a beautiful flame. And you are right in front of the flame now. And you kneel in front of the symbol of the light and life, the creation, the mystery of the cosmos, the mystery of your temple, the flame to inflame your heart and the other hearts. And then you ask permission to the creator of the life to take part of that flame, that fire within you. And the creator is conceded to you that wish that you can take those flames within you. Then you extend your hands to the flame in the middle of the altar, and then you can take some of the fire in your hands. Like when you see your burning hands with the flames in your fingers, and then you bring close to your heart, and you see how your heart is absorbed the flames within. You feel in your heart you have received the flames from the heart of the Creator, who inflamed your heart, and now you're ready to inflame the other hearts with your love, compassion, kindness, peace, harmony, and the grace of God, the grace of Unabku, the grace of Father and Mother. You are the temple. You are the pyramid. But every day we're going to fix and to restore in our lives part of that temple. We need to repaint. We need to restore. We need to redecorate our temple. That's part of our job in this incarnation. To make it beauty, the temple again. To hold the flame of the Spirit. And as we cleanse and purify ourselves, we'll have the chance to be more and more awake and aware that divinity is within us, and the Creator is giving us gifts of planets and universes every day. And as the infinite universe, the macrocosmos with the microcosmos, making the center of the chambers in the great pyramids in Cheops in Egypt, in the Kukulkan's pyramid in Chichen Itza, in the Uxmal pyramid, in the Inca pyramids, in the ancient ones, mounds in the United States and Canada. We are all temples. The temple is dedicated to God, to the Creator, to Father and Mother. The essence of your spirit is within you. The offerings are within you. The kindness and love within you. Naku. Return then to your sacred space, to your sacred temple, to your sacred altar every day. And close your eyes every day in a meditation to reconnect with the one who has the grace and the gifts to you, but it's needed that you ask in humble way for the gifts that you want to receive, for the things you want to release and transform, for the opportunities to make realization as a human being, men and women, and to see this time as a great opportunity to grow in our spiritual path every day. I can say thank you to our spiritual teachers, say thank you to Father and Mother, heart of the sky, heart of the earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this great opportunity to activate the consciousness that we are temples, that we are those pyramids, that now, day by day, we want to restore and make it beauty, and make it more and order, like a cosmic pyramids, like cosmic human beings. I invite you to say thank you. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Send love and light, abundance, healing, peace and harmony to all humankind, to all the planet, and to all living beings. So be it, so it is done. So be it, so it is done. So be it, so it is done. In Lak'ech, Alaken. Slowly, relax a moment, take a breath, and when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. We just remember every day to go to your temple and to bring the offering. And the offering is your love. You want to be every day more and more, a little bit step, more consciousness, more aware. But we need to meditate. We need to do our practices. We need to release anything which is negative within us in the Father and Mother hearts. Thank you for this, your attention, and we'll keep in touch for you, the best for you.